question a lot of people probably want to know. Do you want one-on-one assignment?
Yes, I would love that. I would gladly take that on.
Is that something that you're pushing for? Is that something that has been granted to you? Is that going to happen?
Hey, I guess we'll have to see Monday night.
What sort of challenge does he present as a receiver?
I mean, it's pretty evident he's the best in the league. So, he's just quick. I mean, I can go on and on, but he's the best. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Do you feel like you have an advantage just from years of training camp and stuff, or does he have that same advantage?
No, I got that advantage for sure. Most deaf. I got that advantage. I've seen everything I needed to see.
John, how did Davante react when you first said, I want him every day in camp?
Shoot, I can't even think back that far, to be honest. I'm sure he quivered at the fact of that.
How much has this time between games just helped you with getting back to being fully healthy?
It's helped a lot. It's helped a tremendous amount. And, I hope to be out there Monday.
How does your back feel?
Better.
You could put a number on it.
A number?
Yeah, like 70%, 82%.
I'm gonna say 99.5.
That's pretty good. You can round that up.
Yeah.
Was there ever any chance you'd miss this? Is this the type of matchup that you'd make sure you play through anything for?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's like the Super Bowl or the playoffs, but it's kind of like that. So it is what it is. I can't miss this matchup
Is this a date
with the
you
best.
circled when the schedule came out?
Oh yeah, circled it way back a few months ago.
Speaking of playoffs, I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo as a quarterback has kind of, been able to have y'all's number a little bit the past couple of years. What is it that he does? I mean, it seems on paper simple, but how do you stop it?
Well, I just hope that our pass rush has the best game of the season this far, and then the rest will handle itself out. That's all.
He likes to dink and dunk. Does that get frustrating as a corner that you're having to, kind of patrol that 4-yard flat, so to speak?
Yeah, it do, but I get paid to cover.
What do you think practicing against Davante earlier in your career did for your ascendance as a player personally?
It just gave me more confidence. Like I said, he come up. He would come to work and, he would train like the best, prepare like the best. So it just motivated me to do the same. That's all. Just to up my game and be just as good as him on the other side of the ball. That's all.
You saw him every day as a rookie, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Did he come talk to you after practice and give you tips? How
Oh
was that
yeah.
dynamic?
No. He was always real helpful in that way. He would, tell me what he liked that I did, or maybe what I can get better at, which is why I respect him. And I mean, lining up against me. I mean, come on, that's not easy.
Right.
So for him to come and give me pointers, and I respected that about him.
Was there any piece of advice that he gave you that has kind of stuck with you all these years? Something that really struck you at the
Struck me? No. But no.
Will you guys talk or text at all this week?
No. It's like a mouthpiece in all game type of game. Ain't really too much to say. Just gotta go out there and do it.
Did he talk at you a lot during those practices? And did you respond? I guess what was that dynamic like on the practice?
I think sometime at the Pro Bowl we might have talked about him taking a week off before he played us, so he can be really fresh. So I do remember that conversation.
Are you still back on field goal as well?
I don't know. I'm gonna get paid enough to jump on that ground every time. I'll tell you that much. I mean, he's a rare talent. He wants to learn and wants to get better and wants to improve on the mental side of the game. And that's probably the most important part of the game is the mental side. So he's starting to win those battles, and you can tell by his play.
What has meditation done for you, and why do you think it should be taken up by others in the locker room?
Well, depending on how you meditate, it's if you do the Guyan Mudra, it helps with concentration, which is the most common form of meditation, which is like this, sorry. But it helps with concentration and focus, so the more you do that, I'm sure you'll be able to focus in on your assignment.
How did you find this out? How did this become a part of your game?
Google is a works of magic, that's all. Just always wanting to learn. I always wanted to learn, I never wanted to be the same, so. That's all.
Was this college, NFL?
This was going into the NFL 2018. You know, so that's how I started. I just wanted something that would quiet my mind.
What sort of difference did you see it making your own game?
You know, it just quieted my mind. It got me more focused. I remember the year that I was doing it on the field, which was in 2020. Every week, you know, that was probably my best season from a coverage standpoint. So I just kind of stuck with it. And now everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing my celebration. Man, come on, man. It might as well just put on 23 jerseys around the league, man. Damn.
How's it feel to have inspired that? Because I noticed you were the first one doing it.
How
Now
it
everyone
feel?
is.
It's cool. You know, it's cool.
I've heard some people call it the seatbelt celebration. Is it?
Seatbelt? No, it's a
it's
sword.
That's what I always thought.
It's
Could
a
you set
sword.
that record straight?
It's a sword.
You're an all-pro. He's an all. Talking about that. You guys are both all-pros. You don't need measuring sticks, I'm sure, at this point in your career. But with that said, what it would mean for you guys to win this game and for you to get out of the game thinking, you know what, I beat Davante Adams.
I mean, you know, it'll feel good. It'll feel better with an interception, you know. So we'll see after the game.
I mean, what would that
Any win is good though, so it doesn't even matter.
what would that entail? Because I mean, he's Davante Adams. He's probably going to get a catch or two. So, do you have like a? Are
You
you
gonna
just
get a catch or
straight-
two on who?
I don't know. Maybe when you're taking a water break.
Oh,
Is it-
okay, yeah.
Is it just straight like no receptions? That's going to be the marker of success.
Yep.
Actually, I do have one. But that's not football. If y'all were done. I didn't want to.
Y'all taking advantage of talking to me today, I see, huh? Nate, let's call it up.
You guys have, maybe you've been asked this already, but you guys have obviously talked about your communication with Joe. Is this again that you talked to Joe about that you wanted Davante, or is nothing need to be said?
Nah, I don't think anything need to be said. I think the coaches got a good plan and we'll stick with it.
Jaire, your time you didn't get to play, what were things that you noticed just from the sideline about just areas maybe where you could improve defensively?
Well, it's just we need to have more energy and we need to start fast for sure. Definitely got to have more energy on defense. You know, when I'm not out there, I feel like, you know, sometimes the energy be a little rocky, you know. It's kind of boring to watch, so somebody got to turn it up. I'll turn it up if I got to.
Two more for him.
When's the last time you actually talked to them?
Pro Bowl, which is when I, you know, said he was going to take a week off before we played.
What was your answer to that?
Huh? I told him I was going to take a week off, too.
You've taken a couple.
Oh, yeah.